I want to let you in on a perspective that absolutely changed my life. And I'm talking about 4 to 5 years ago. I was so anxious. I was so depressed. I was going through a heartbreak. I did not have any money. I was living at my dad's house. I had just graduated college. I was like 19, 20 years old. And I felt like life was so hard. Now, if you follow my channel, this is like a little bit different type of content that we're doing here, but it's something that is just so near and dear to my heart, because when I think about the life that I've created, it came down to this perspective shift that really helped me look at life as something that's actually really fun and really simple and easy to do. Now, if you're like me, you want a big life. You want to make a lot of money, you want to travel, you want to have, a lot of friends, you want to be close to family, you want to make a really big impact in the world. You don't want to just like live an average life, and you don't want to just live through the motions. You truly believe you can have a really big life. Now, I remember early on when I was in college, I started like my business, my brand when I was in college. But when I graduated college, I went through a really bad breakup that questioned everything, that questioned my life. I was living at my dad's house. I wasn't making that much money. And I was thinking to myself, why does life feel so hard? Why does it feel like everything I do, it just doesn't work the way I want it to work? And I kept asking myself this question, like, why? Why is it so hard? Why do I feel like this? Why do I not want to do anything? Why do I feel like I have so much anxiety built up? Like, why? And it came down to the why that I was feeling all of these sorts of way was because I was looking at everything from a lens of it's not working for me. But I start to look at everything as if it's actually working for me. Now, you have maybe heard this before, like look at everything like it's working out for you, like blah, 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 blah. But here's like the other thing that I want to say. I started to look at everything as if, what if this was like actually really simple and really easy to do? What if it was really easy for me to build a business online? What if it was really easy for me to pack up all my stuff, move clear across the country, and now live in Florida? What if it was really easy for me to get over this guy and find the love of my life? What if life was just like easy? What if I played in that realm as if I was maybe in like a movie or like a video game? Now, let me tell you, when you're in like the rut of like shit just does not feel good, I feel like life is really hard. It can sometimes feel like, okay, this is just kind of like BS. I'm not gonna act as if I'm a character in a movie or in like a video game. But you know what? I did this for like one whole day. I acted as if I was in a movie. I was the main character, and everything I wanted, it just came to me so easily and naturally. And you will not believe what happened. Back then, I was making $500 a month. And my goal was to make $10,000 a month with my business. And I started to act as if everything was working out for me. And everything that I was doing was easy. It was not hard. I knew exactly how to do it. And if I didn't, I figured it out. Hashtag Google, right? And what happened was the very next month, I was doing the exact same thing, but I started to show up in this energy as if I just attract everything into my life. And can you guess what happened? The very next month, not 2 months from then, not 3 months from then, the very next month, I made $10,000. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, this works. And not only does it work a little bit, it works really well. Now, fast forward like 4 years later, I built a multi-six-figure business in my 20s. I live in sunny Florida. I found the love of my life and we're about to get married soon. Like, if I were to look back and think about everything that I have now, I'd be like, you're crazy. That's never gonna happen. But since that moment when I was in Iowa at my dad's house going through like the worst time ever, I realized it was the belief and putting faith into the fact that life can actually be and feel really easy. And this is where I kind of talk about like delusion, right? If you're so like delusional, you're living in your own world and you act like everything's working out for you, it actually somehow will. And I'm talking to you like one-on-one here. No matter what you're going through, no matter how hard it is, because I will tell you, I have gone through some things in my life where it feels like I just cannot even like get out of it. Playing in this energy, even just for a day, will shift your entire belief system. And after you plan it in a day, you're gonna get so addicted to it. And somehow, some way, whether it's a few days, a few weeks, a few months, you'll no longer have to play in this energy because you will be this energy. And I just know if you're watching this, you are about to have the biggest change, the biggest shift, the biggest breakthrough in your life. And nothing brings me so much joy and so much happiness than seeing people shift where they're currently at and see the possibility of what life can actually look like. And to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I started this channel. It's all about building your unforgettable life by being your own boss, by taking control, by doing things where you're attracting anything that you want. And when you start looking at it from this lens, from this perspective, and you actually do it every single moment of every single day, I promise you, you will wake up in the morning and you're gonna think, life feels just so good, and it's so simple and it's so easy. And coming from a girl who lived in a small town in Iowa and born and raised in like a middle-class home, my mom passed away when I was 15 years old. My dad was the only one who was working, providing for us. Like, I didn't come from much. I didn't come from anything at all. I'm first gen entrepreneur in my family. I had all of the things against me. I'm a female, I'm young, I'm of minority. Like, anything that I could have listed that worked against me actually worked in my favor simply by me looking at those things and realizing that's me. That is me. And you know what? I can take all of those things and make everything in my life really easy. So that is all I have for you guys today. And if you guys love this video, if you love this style of video, comment below and let me know. And also really let me know like how this helped you. Like, I'm very curious. One of my main goals when I first started my brand, my business online, was I really want to connect with every single person, and I really want to know what of my content helps you, so that way I can create just so much more of this type of content. And just know I love you guys so much. That's why we have this channel, for you guys to stay connected, to build your unforgettable life, because that's how it should be. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so we can build a community. I can push my videos out to so many more people, because I know so many more people need to hear this message. That's all. Until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.